In the 2023 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors got a stud in Brandon Pajemski out of Santa Clara. Moreover, they also got the steal of the NBA Draft in Trayce Jackson-Davis, the 57th pick who was brought into the team's system and has provided much needed help in the front court. Through his utility in the pick and roll, finishing ability, and defensive presence, Jackson-Davis has not only proven instrumental in the Dubs' recent streak, but has even drawn praise from two-time MVP Nikola Jokic, with Jokic claiming that he doesn't play like a rookie. In this video, we'll look into Jackson-Davis' journey to the NBA, why he was drafted so low, and the value he provides the Warriors now and in the future. Before we begin, be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel, and be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Trayce Jackson-Davis was born on February 22nd, 2000, to Dale Davis and Carla Jackson. And if Dale Davis' name sounds familiar, that's because he played 16 seasons in the NBA, made an all-star team in 2000, and was actually a former Warrior. However, Trayce was predominantly raised by his mom and his stepfather, Raymond Jackson, with him changing his surname to Jackson-Davis to honor his stepfather's impact in his upbringing. In high school, Trayce was a standout player, averaging 22 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks, and a steal in his senior season at Center Grove in Indiana as a 6'9", 230-pound big, while being a McDonald's All-American and winning Gatorade Boys Basketball Player of the Year for Indiana. Because of his ability to run the floor well, finish inside, protect the rim, and overall skill sets, Jackson was rated as a 5-star prospect and the 16th ranked player out of his graduating class. For his collegiate career, Trayce stayed in Indiana after committing to Indiana University and provided immediate impact. He was only one of 4 freshmen in the country to lead his team in scoring, rebounding, free throws, and blocks, and was voted 3rd team All-Big Ten and made the All-Big Ten freshman team. In his sophomore season, Jackson-Davis would only improve, starting all 27 games, being the only high major player to average at least 19 points and 9 rebounds, scored in double figures in 26 of 27 games, and became the first Indiana player in 25 years to have 3 or more games of at least 25 points and 15 rebounds. For most highly recruited high school players, the ideal scenario is become a one-and-done prospect when they get to college and declare for the NBA draft. But Trayce was committed to Indiana, never transferring and even staying with the program even though the coach who recruited him was eventually fired. With his dedication to the team and self-awareness, Trayce blossomed and thrived in maximizing his strengths as a junior and senior. He put up a monstrous 21 points, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 4 assists on 58% shooting as a senior, and made All-Big Ten first team, being the first IU player to do so since Cody Zeller and Victor Oladipo made the All-Big Ten defensive team, and was a finalist for both the Karl Malone Award and the John R. Wooden Award. After his collegiate career, Jackson-Davis declared for the NBA draft, and there would be much to love about him as a prospect. He was just one of the most impactful seniors in the country with his incredible athleticism, mobility, and explosive leaping ability, could rebound well, was an elite shot blocker and rim protector, and was a great playmaker in the high post and short roll situations. Ideally, Jackson-Davis would be used as a screen and roller and rim runner given his physical tools and elite finishing ability, and could be given occasional post-up opportunities or opportunities to attack mismatches. However, what worked against him in the draft process was his lack of floor spacing, with him not improving in both efficiency or attempts. He only took 3 total 3-pointers in his collegiate career and went 0 for 3 on those attempts, and didn't take a single 3 in his senior season. Plus, Trayce was undersized as a 6'8", 6'9", and as a senior was already 23 years of age. Ultimately, a team that could overlook those factors would be a team needing of an immediate contributor who could buy into the team's system, and that team would be the Golden State Warriors. Minutes wouldn't be guaranteed since the Dubs already had Kevon Looney and liked to use small ball lineups, but after gaining more minutes after the Draymond Green suspension, Trayce has leaped Kevon Looney in the depth chart and is helping the Warriors fight for their play-in lives. What makes Trayce so effective is that he's playing to his strengths and never overhauls the offense, providing value through his interior scoring, interior defense, and rebounding. In the pick and roll, Trayce has been very effective, generating 1.32 points per possession, shooting 70% in those situations, and being in the 79th percentile as a roll man. He's a great screen setting, high motor, explosiveness, movement off the ball and positioning, and excellent finishing ability are the reasons why he's a much needed vertical floor spacer for this team. He's a lob threat with great hands to catch and finish anything the pick and roll ball handler throws up at him in high and low screen and roll actions. Teammates find him in the dunker spot when opponents draw and help, and the Warriors have been using him in dribble handoff scenarios as a screener, and there have been even scenarios where he's faked off the dribble handoff, gone to the paint, and finished. Jackson-Davis is also excellent at slipping screens and is very opportunistic when screen setting, diving to the rim or moving without the ball, and having the awareness and patience to position himself well for the pass for easy finishes. What also makes Trayce Jackson-Davis such a special player is his tenacious rebounding ability. Averaging 2.8 offensive rebounds in college and always trying to follow up on his teammates' misses. And he's also great at running the floor in transition. Trayce is finishing at an astonishing 74% at the rim in his rookie season, and he's shooting 79% at the rim in the month of March. Defensively, Trayce has also been impactful as well, leading the team in total blocks with north of 60 on the season, and even playing well defending pick and rolls. I'm not saying he's Bam Adebayo or anything, but he's shown an ability to contain ball handlers while also being cognizant of the rolling big man. As stated earlier in the video, Trayce was a good playmaker in high post and short roll situations in college, and we've seen bits of that across this season. And ultimately, he's been sensational given his draft position and the role he has on this team. Kevin Looney has been integral throughout this Warriors dynasty, helping the team win 3 titles, being an Iron Man last season, and having monstrous rebounding performances over the past couple postseasons. However, as impactful as he's been in the past, he's taken a step back this season, especially concerning his mobility. But Trayce has stepped up and is making the most of his uptake in minutes, averaging 11 points and 7 rebounds on 74% in the month of March. Overall, Trayce Jackson-Davis has proven to be a steal of the 2023 NBA draft and will still more than likely improve as his career drags along. Let me know your thoughts on Trayce Jackson-Davis in the comment section down below, ranging from how he's impressed you so far in his rookie campaign and how good you believe he can be in a few years. Before we wrap up, this video wouldn't be possible without our partner, Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile is a premium wireless service that offers flexible plans for as low as $15 a month and offers you service on the nation's largest 5G network. You can choose a monthly plan that's just right for you, and your unlocked phone and current phone are definitely welcome. Switching your plan just takes 15 minutes, and if you want to save on a big wireless provider, use my link on the screen, which will also be in the description. Thank you all for watching the video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Stay tuned.